Low and no alcohol is a very big deal at the moment, and these are some of the picks that we've gone for when we've been looking for things that both taste great, bring complexity to your glass, and also don't have any of that alcohol edge that many people aren't looking for. Crodino is something that's from Italy. That's part of the Apero Hour, the aperitivo. You'll find this really widely across Italy. They're very popular. We've had them, I think, since Sous Chef started. It's this intensely orange drink that's very bitter. It's a lot like an Aperol Spritz, but with no alcohol. It's a wonderful pre-dinner drink when it's hot, particularly with ice, and when you don't want something that's cloyingly sweet. It has this quite intense bitterness and a very long bitter aftertaste. This red drink is another one you might have seen in Italy. This is San Bitter Rosso, and I was actually just tasting them side by side. They're both reasonably sweet. I'd almost say a little bit sugary, but they both also have that bitter roundness to them, which makes them much more balanced. San Bitter Rosso is a little bit less bitter. It doesn't have any of that bitter lingering aftertaste, which Crodino does. So it depends. If you want more bitter, then I'd go for Crodino, a little bit less so, and possibly the San Bitter Rosso. Another Italian aperitivo drink that we've found recently. We're the first people in the UK to have it, and it's just an innovation by another Italian drinks company, are these beautiful big bottles. And this is a very different drink, even though it's for a similar time. It's a blend of balsamic vinegar and grape juice with some fizz in it. And when you taste these side by side, I guess you'll see that they're very different. This is much more, I guess, natural tasting. They're all great, but this has a much higher price point because of those very different ingredients. It's really thick and dark. You can see that. It's almost like a red wine. So as I taste it, yeah, it's got that kind of rich, musky grape juice flavour, but again, that isn't overpoweringly sweet like lots of non-alcoholic drinks. We've brought on some 3 spirits drinks. These are all 3 of them are really fun. They've got different ideas on the back. They also have functional ingredients. So one is uplifting for social. I think it's got one of the functional mushrooms. One is soothing. You have that just with ice. One you serve with ginger beer. They're all really fun. I think the Livener has a little bit of caffeine in, but I think they probably all do the job that they say, and they're really, really tasty. So we actually get through quite a lot of these. Another one, which isn't an obvious alcohol-free drink, is Maggie Beers for Juice. It's really balanced. It's very sweet, but it also has a tremendous floral aroma and a great sourness. So it's got this beautiful, just brings complexity to almost any drink. And anytime I'm making a cocktail, particularly if I don't have any lemons in the house, and I want to make it a little bit more complex, then I'll add this for juice. And so if you're making an alcohol-free cocktail, that complexity can be fabulous. So something that I've been playing around with recently, just happened to have some elderflower cordial I made in the fridge. That plus the sharpness and the complexity from the juice with either tonic water or sparkling water will make a really great alcohol-free cocktail. You know, also balsamic vinegar and sparkling water, it's got that complexity, it's got that balance, it's got that length of taste. You know, any of these traditional ingredients can really make drinks spectacular, particularly when you're not adding any alcohol. So I'd experiment with some of those different things. There's lots more alcohol-free drinks on the site. These are just some of the ones that I happen to have around today that I was tasting and sharing with friends.